everyone, my name's Trung, this is Tiến, and this is Mum. Today is day 31 of us reading Bill Clinton, My Life.
And
Will you read something?
Let's get started.
Who's
Rock,
reading today?
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh yeah, Mr. Tim.
That's unexpected. Okay, what?
B.
The summer after my junior year, I attended the annual week-long American Legion Boys State program at Camp Robinson, an old army camp with enough primitive wooden barracks to house 1,000 16-year-old boys.
Wow, 1,000?
Mhm.
Oh gee, a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot, yes. Okay.
We were organized by cities and
Counties.
counties divided equally into 2 political parties and introduced as
Candidates.
candidates and voters to local country.
And
And state politics. We also developed platforms and voted on issues. We heard addresses from important figures from the governor on down and got to spend one day at the state capitol, during which the boys' state governor, the other elected officials, and their staffs, and the legislators actually got to occupy the state offices and legislative chambers.
Legislative.
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Team day today?
What?
Yes? I'm going to stand up there.
At the end of the week, both parties nominated 2 candidates for the Boys Nation program to be held toward the end of July at the University of Maryland. In College Park, near the nation's capital.
Capital, yeah. What is capital? The
Yeah, it's
nation
like-
capital, for example.
It's
Like
like the,
Australia, what is Australia capital?
The
Yeah.
city where the parliament's located, the Parliament House.
So for example, in Australia, where?
Yeah, Canberra.
Good job.
Uh,
How about America?
I think it's Washington.
Washington? Yes. DC?
Yeah, DC. Yeah.
Yes.
An election was held at the top of 2 vote getters
With
got
the
to go
capital is the
as
Harvard,
Arkansas senators. I was one of them.
Okay? Another hand, maybe
What?
more luck. You see, think another hand, make more luck to Tiến. Go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I told you.
No, I was thinking of paper before you even said it.
I went to Camp Robinson, wanting to run for the Boys Nation Senator. Though the most prestigious post was governor, I had no interest in it then, or in the real job itself, for years thereafter. I thought Washington was where the action was on civil rights, poverty, education, and foreign policy. Besides, I couldn't have won the governor's election anyway, since it was in the Arkansas vernacular, saucered and blowed over before it started. My longtime friend from Hope, Mac McLarty, had it in the bag. As a school student council president,
สวัสดีจ้าสวัสดีใจสิได้ใช่เด้อหลี
As a school student council president, a star quarterback, and a straight A student, he had begun lining up support all across the state. Please sit down.
One banana, one each.
Tamarind.
Several weeks earlier, our party nominated Larry Taunton, a radio announcer with a wonderful silken voice, full of sincerity and confidence. But McLarty had the votes and one going away. We were all sure he will be the first person. He will be the first person our age to be elected governor. An impression reinforced 4 years later when he was elected student body president at the University of Arkansas. And again, just a year later, that when, at 22, he became the youngest member of the state legislature. Not long after that, Mac, who was in the Ford business with his father, devised a then novel leasing scheme for Ford's trucks, which eventually made him and Ford Motor Company a fortune.
Rất big long barra.
He gave up politics for a business career that led him to the presidency of Arkansas, Louisiana
Mami baci today.
Gas Company, our largest natural gas utility. But he stayed active in politics, lending leadership and fundraising skills to many Arkansas Democrats, especially David Pryor and me. He stayed with me all the way to the White House, first as Chief of Staff, then as Special Envoy to the Americas. Now he is Henry King Singer's partner in a consulting business and owns, among other things,
They talk about
12
White House.
12 car dealerships in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
You know White House? Where are they?
In
What are they talking about?
America, a Parliament House, White House.
Good one. Go.
Why is it wet? Why is it wet? Why is it wet? Tien, why is it wet?
It did.
I did it with my fingers.
You. Go. Go now. Another hand.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
One more. Good one. The older one. Good one. Good job. Good way.
He thought he lost the governor's race. Larry Taunton got a big consumption prize, as the only boy besides McLarty with 100% name recognition. He was a lock chinch for one of the two boys' nation slots. He had only to file. But there was a problem. Larry was one of two stars in his hometown delegation. The other was Bill Rayner, a bright, handsome, multi-sport athlete. They had come to the boys' state agreeing that Taunton would run for governor. Rayner for Boys Nation. Now, though both were free to run for Boys Nation, there was no way two boys from the same town were going to be elected. Besides, they were both in my party, and I had been campaigning hard for a week. A letter I wrote to Mother at the time recounts that I had already won elections for tax collector, party secretary,
Collector, yes.
and municipal judge.
You won?
And that's
Municipal?
a municipal judge. And that I was running for country judge,
Yes.
an important position in real Arkansas politics.
Yeah, but I like that.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
One more Trung. One more Trung. I like that. The big going inside. I've been interesting. Get more. There. No one is there. No one is there. Get more. Stay there. You continue. Get more.
At the last minute, not long before the party met, to hear our campaign speeches, Taunton filed Bill Rayner was so stunned he could hardly get through his speech.
Didn't watch him.
I still have a copy of my own speech, which is unremarkable, except for a reference to the Little Rock Central High turmoil. We have grown up in a state ridden with the shame of crisis. It did not ask for. I do not approve of what Forbes had done, but I wanted
Yeah.
people from other states to think better for Arkansas.
There you go. I understood what that.
When the votes were counted, Larry Taunton finished first by a good margin. I was second, with a pretty good cushion. Rayner finished well back. I'd come to really like Bill, and I never forgot the dignity with which he bore his loss.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Go.
Go. Keep going, babe.
Who?
Good, I like it. Go.
In 1992, when Bill was living in Connecticut, he contacted my campaign and offered to help. Our friendship forged in the pain of youthful disappointment, enjoyed a happy renewal.
Paper, scissors, shoot. What? Paper, scissors, shoot. Ah. Which one?
Larry.
This one?
Larry.
What a good part.
No, Larry.
Larry.
Taunton, and I defeated our opponents from the other party after another day of campaigning. And I arrived in College Park on July 19th, 1963. And eager to meet the other
Delegates.
delegates, vote on important issues,
Mm-hmm.
hear from the cabinet members and other government officials,
Mm-hmm.
And visit.
and visit the White House, where we hope to see the president. That's gonna be
President.
all.
Yeah. That's gonna be all for today. No, it's been 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's
That's
right.
basically.
Okay, that's all
Yes,
for
so that's
today.
all, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
You need to mark in here.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Bye.
So have a night.